Okay, so after your fitting and making sure that everything is well fitted and everything is okay in terms of how you're going to look, please do not forget your hubby, your husband. Yes, please, it's important. You don't want to be looking very charming and all of that. Your husband is looking somehow, he's not looking to match up. You guys are now team, you are two, you understand? As much as they're looking at you, they're also looking at the man you want to marry or the man you're getting married to. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Woo! I'm so happy today I'm very happy. It's actually my wedding anniversary today, 1st of August. Yeah, it's my wedding anniversary. Yesterday, that's 31st of July, was my traditional wedding anniversary. So this video, yeah, okay, so I was actually going through my wedding pictures and videos and that, and I started to reflect on the day. I started to reflect on the day, right? And then started to see behind the scene, behind those videos and those pictures, the preparation, what I did well and what I did not do well. And then I felt, yeah, let me put something together, let me put a video together. I might just be helping someone that is also at the edge of maybe having his or her wedding, right? So that was what prompted this video. So we'll be discussing about what to note while planning your wedding, right? Or things to know while planning your wedding. So if it sounds like what you want to hear, please sit properly, grab your pen and your book, and let's dive right in. I will start by saying that wedding is a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Very love is beautiful, right? You guys know. But there are some things I feel that we need to know while we are trying to plan our wedding. Okay, so number one on my list is have a plan, have a budget. Yes, have a budget. Okay, you and your husband to be or your wife to be should sit down and have a budget on how much you want to spend on your wedding. Okay, so for this video I will be using ₦1,000,000. Okay, I know sometimes it might exceed or sometimes it might not get, depending on the type of wedding you are planning. So I will be using ₦1,000,000 as a case study, right? So you and your spouse should sit down and say, this is the amount of money we can bring out for our wedding. Please note that don't use your life savings, all your money, to do a wedding. It gets why, right? I don't think it's necessary. That drama to me is not necessary, right? Let me know in the comments below if you feel that you can spend everything you have in your wedding. Almost it's your day now, so let me know. Okay, so I don't think it's wise for you to use all your life savings for wedding, something that will come in a day and go. Remember, they will come, eat with you, drink with you, dance with you, and then go back to their house. After the wedding comes the marriage. So if you don't plan well, you might be planning for the worst days, right? It doesn't sound nice that you finish doing your wedding and you're calling someone to help you with money to feed, help you with money to pay your rent, help you. No. So cut your coat according to your size. You sit with your spouse to decide on how much you guys want to use for your wedding. Yeah, okay. Having said that, that brings me to the next point. The next point is have a mental picture of how you want your wedding to look like, being it traditional wedding or white wedding. It's important you have that mental picture. Yes, during my own, I had a mental picture of how I want my wedding to be. I don't want a very loud wedding, but I want a wedding that, everything is just within our budget, but very nice, presentable. People come and feel, taking for a wedding, right? So have a mental picture of how that day should look like. Have a mental picture of how you want to look on that day. Is very important, right? So when you have a mental picture of how your hall or your reception place will be like, how you will look, put everything, have a picture of how it will be. Then it will lead you to the next step of putting your picture or your plans down. Write it down. There is nothing like it's in my head. No, write it down. Get a note, write down everything, your hall, your vendors, you write them down. Okay, as a woman now, you need your makeup artist. For if you want a makeup artist, you need a tailor, right? Or somebody that is making your dress. Put everything down, write it down. All right, so planning, let's starting from your hall, right, to your vendors, to your DJ, to your MC, everything, write it down, let it be in that book, right? Then pick each one after the other. Let's say your DJ, for example. Now, how much are you people budgeting for DJ, right? How much are you people budgeting for DJ? What type of song would you like your DJ to play for you on that day? Put it down. Write the songs, how you want the line, how you want it to, how you want him or her to play it on that day for you. The first song, your entrance song, this song, that song, just make a list of it. Put it down. Go to your let's say your caterer, all right? What do you want people to have on that day? You want fried rice, you want jollof rice, what is your protein like? Put everything you want down. Remember, it is important to know. Guess is not, you can't know wholly, but you can guess how many guests you will be having for the day. Let's say you're planning, you are certain about 100 guests. You plan for 150 guests. Because people can come with another, somebody can be coming and come with another person. Okay, so it's important that you make that plan. It will not be nice that people will come to your wedding and will not eat. You understand? So just make that plan, right? So you move on. When you move on to the next, how do you want your decoration to be? Which color are you picking? How do you want to combine it? Have all these things written down in your book. All right, don't say it's in my, I know. No, you don't know, because when that time will come, that watch hour, you might not be able to remember anything again. So it's important you write. You always refer to the book to check, what have I done, what have I not done, what is the next. It helps you to plan. This is if you don't have a wedding planner. I did mine myself. I planned myself. So me and my husband, we sat together and we planned everything. Okay, so we didn't employ the services of a wedding planner. We sat down and planned it ourselves. So if you want to plan your wedding by yourself, that's this. But if you have a wedding planner, one night, why not give it out and let them plan for you? You can just be there to supervise what is happening, right? Guys, remember I said we'll be using a 1 million as a budget, right? So if you have 1 million to spend for your wedding, please make sure you plan within 800,000. Hey, you get why? 800,000. It gets why. Okay, make your plan within 800. Just keep the other 200,000, yeah, for emergency. Emergency comes out. Yes. Keep it for all those miscellaneous emergency, or this one, bring that one. You have a backup. It's like a backup plan. Don't use the whole 1 million for your wedding. This is aside your other money you already have that you want to start your life with after your wedding. Remember, each plan you have, or each of those things you want to do, please put some certain amount to them. What I mean is, like your caterer, this is how much you want to do. This is how much you are allocating for caterer. This is how much you are allocating for hall and decoration. This is how much you want to allocate for your attire. Right? It's important that you put amount so that you can work within whatever you say. This is it. So you are not working out of your budget. It will help you to plan and still remain within your whole budget, right? Okay, so after you must have put prices or amounts, or you allocate some certain amount to each of the things you want to do, for the day. Next is to start outsourcing for your vendors. Okay, so before then, please try as much as possible to reduce stress. Stress is not good at all, especially for the bride, because you are the highlight of the day. Try and reduce stress to the barest minimum, right? You don't want to be looking like a tired woman on your big day. It will show in your pictures and your videos, right? So please, if you can hire the service of a event planner, fine. If not, try, if you have good team members, like your besties, your Ashwebi people, your family members, try and share out those things to them. Okay, they can try to help you to outsource them while you supervise what they are doing. This is just for you to reduce your stress level, so that day you will look pink. Yes. So next is you try to start outsourcing your vendors, right? You can, like when it was my turn, I outsourced my vendors locally, right? So I just went for the very reliable ones that know what they are doing, because the truth is, if you have money, you can do the big name people, vendors and all of that. But truth is, sometimes they will disappoint you. They might not even show up that day, or they might send someone maybe one of their boys to come, and at the end of the day you might not get what you want, or at the end of the day you might regret why you hired them. So for me, I did mine locally. Okay, so I did my wedding in the East. So when I got to the East, I tried to ask questions, ask people, how is this person's work? Let me see your work. You understand? You have a meeting. I want somebody that I will be able to talk to. When I call you, you pick my call. When I ask you questions, you give me answers, right? So that was how I was able to, and they did a great job. All of them did a very good job, right? I'm talking to the bride now. Bride, yes, you. Please, you don't want to look anyhow on that day. Have a mental picture of how you want to look, right? Have it down. If you have a picture, just try before then. It's important you know what fits you. Don't just go because this person wore this and is looking nice, you want to wear it, or you might just look different. Know the type of clothes that fits you, that fits your body shape, and then plan whatever you want to wear around it, right? So this happened to me. I realized it later on. I love clothes that have off shoulder, okay, off shoulder dresses, clothes like that. I love it. But then I failed to realize I have big arm, right? So my arm is big. So when I did my clothes, my traditional wear, it was off shoulder, but the sleeve was short. So you see, my arm was showing. You might not notice, but me, I noticed, right? So it was in my wedding. I now corrected it. I make sure that my sleeve covered my arm to some very large. So know what fits you and go for it. Plan whatever you are wearing around it, and please, before that day, make sure you do your fitting. Not the first fitting you will do maybe months or a few weeks later. 2 days, a day to your big day, do your fitting again. Yes, it happened to me. I fitted everything was fine, because I used the person that made my clothes is here in Lagos. So when I got down to the East, I never had the thought of trying it out again. And after all the whole stress and all of that, not knowing that I've reduced, I've lost some weight. So just a day to my traditional wedding, I just said, oh, okay, let me even try this thing on. And lo and behold, honestly, it was like they just, it was my elder sister's clothes. So I have to quickly go and look for somebody that can help me amend the clothes again to fit. Your fitting will include both the hair you are going to wear on that day, your makeup. Yeah, I did not do all of this. So this is like a lesson to me, right? So your hair, your makeup, your attire, your dress, or whatever you want to wear for your day, try and do fitting. work with your makeup artist. You see all those things you choose, the type of eyelashes you want to wear, the type of eyeshadow you want to wear, your lipstick, all those things. Try and see, because picture is different from reality. You might see it in a catalog, all of that, and it's looking beautiful, but it doesn't suit your face. So try and run all those. It's not that day no, I don't like it, it's too loud, it's too no, it's too slow, no. Try it before then, so that day it will be a smooth ride for you. My makeup artist really did a good job, because I gave her a picture of what I want. After your fitting and making sure that everything is well fitted and everything is okay in terms of how you're going to look, please do not forget your hubby, your husband. Yes, please, it's important. You don't want to be looking very charming and all of that. Your husband is looking somehow, he's not looking to match up. You guys are now team, you are two. You understand? As much as they're looking at you, they're also looking at the man you want to marry, or the man you're getting married to. So please try it. You are not forcing him, but you want to see what he wants to wear. Also, he should share with you. Maybe there are some things you need to also chip in for him. My love, why not do it like this? Honey, why not do it like that? Look at this, add that. You understand? So that both of you will also look very good on that day. All right. So after that, my next point will be invest in good photographer and videographer. Yes, it's important, because it is the memory you are going to live on with, right? You are going to grow, and years after, you are going to look at those pictures and look at those videos, and you are going to see what happened through the picture and the videos, right? So it's good that you invest in a good photographer and a good videographer. Yes, so that in years after your wedding, when you pick up those pictures, or when you flip through the pictures and look at the videos, you also feel happy that yes, I did my best, right? So you and your husband should please invest in good photographer and good videographer, reliable ones, those ones that you have seen their work, and you trust their work. Ask questions, people will give you review, right? Look at them, sit with them, have a meeting with them. I had a meeting with all my vendors. Immediately I got to the east, I got home 3 weeks to my wedding. Yes, if not 2 weeks to my wedding. I had meetings with all my vendors. I had already contacted all of them while I was in Lagos. We spoke, I shared idea of how I want my day to be, what I want them to do, right? But even when I got home, I met with them one after the other, right? So you share your idea, I share my idea, then we come to a common agreement. This is how I want, this is the time I want you guys to be there. Look at how I want my DJ. I have to give him list of the songs I want. He also added his own to spice it up, but he did not go out of my reach. Okay, so forward to your big day. Okay, so that is after all the preparations. Now, this is your big day. Please, if you're a Christian, don't forget to commit that day into the hands of God. There is nothing God cannot do. Yes, I will share my testimony with you, right? I did my wedding in August 1st, and then it was rainy season. When I got home, people were telling me, you need to do this, you need to go and settle people that holds the rain, because they're going to mess up your day and all of that. But no, myself and my husband said we can't do that, right? We committed the weather into the hands of God, and God has a way of doing his things. He held the rain. It was, in fact, that day, the weather of that day was so good. We did not have to run helter-skelter about it. So please, it's important you commit that day into the hands of God. And please know that some people might want to offend you, right? Remember, it's a day of joy, but try as much as possible to hold your peace. Know that that day is your day. It is your day of joy, all right? Don't allow anybody to rob it from you. And so another thing I would like you to do is have a checklist, right? Make sure you put down everything that you want for the day and check. This one, is it ready? Is that ready? Ask. Don't say it is ready. See it with your own eyes. Okay, so, and you check, right? And then make sure that everything you need for your reception is also available. Like for the bride, you need your bridal sale pass or anything low on any sale pass that you can use. You don't want to be dancing on a high heel. It's not easy. It's going to pain you. You need like a bottle of water for you in case you want to quickly, go in water. You need like a handkerchief in case you want to clean something. You're not wearing hey, no. Put all those things. Give it to your chief bridesmaid to just keep for you in case you call for it. They can easily give it to you. Right? And then make sure that you and your husband eat before the reception. Please. You don't want to be dancing an empty stomach. You'll be hungry from the church down to your reception. Now you've not eaten, and you know how it can be. Eat something, just put something in your tummy so that your body will be ready for the event, for the activities, right? Give your brain some glucose to just help your brain boost for the event. So eat before your reception is very important. And lastly, I would like to conclude by saying, remember, wedding is just one day. People will come, eat, dance, and go home. After the wedding, there is a marriage. So make sure you plan your wedding within your budget, within something. Do something that you don't need to stress yourself, right? And have a fallback plan, have a fallback money, right? So when you finish your wedding, you are also balanced. It will weigh you a bit, because you just finished a project, but not to the extent of having to call people to send you money for food. And also remember, the money you get from wedding at the end of the day might not even be anywhere near what you have spent. So don't hang your hope there and say people will spend me money. I'm going to I'm going to make up for everything I've spent. It might not be. You might be disappointed. So spend what you want to spend, right? Spend what you know that when you go to sleep, you can easily sleep and say, yes, we have done our wedding, but then we still have something, right? Hope this video has helped you. Hope you have learned one or two things. Please subscribe to my channel, right? I'll be bringing more juicy topics that is a bit away from therapy. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Help me to share this video, like, and drop comments for me below. Also share your ideas on how you want your big day to be, how you are planning, what you have, if you are married already, how did you go, what are those things you put in place that made it better, and what are your lessons that you learned also, just like me. All right, so I see you next time. Bye for now. Mwah.